When it comes to firearms, most people assume that the only reliable handguns worth owning are those with four-figure price tags. The truth is very different. There are pistols available today for under $300 that can match and sometimes even outshoot their expensive counterparts. For those serious about personal defense, preparedness, or even just sharpening their marksmanship, this is more than trivia. It is a reminder that survival should never depend solely on money. The right sidearm can be affordable, rugged, and dependable when it matters most. In this guide, we will break down 5 pistols that cost less than many expect, yet deliver performance usually reserved for handguns 3 times their price. There is a stigma attached to budget firearms. Many assume that anything under $300 is a throwaway piece, useful only as a backup or range toy. However, the manufacturers behind these models have streamlined their designs and leaned on decades of proven mechanics. What makes them strong contenders is their focus on tried-and-true platforms, polymer frames, striker-fired systems, and designs modelled after pistols that have already earned reputations in military and law enforcement service. The important thing for anyone choosing a budget pistol is not only the price tag, but also the proof of reliability. The handguns in this range have been tested through thousands of rounds, both in civilian hands and in training courses. When maintained properly, regular cleaning, lubrication and magazine inspection, they will serve just as reliably as their high-end counterparts. The Stoeger STR-9 is often overlooked, but it offers serious value. Chambered in 9mm with a polymer frame and striker-fired system, its features rival pistols twice the price. Out of the box, it includes 3-dot sights, an accessory rail, and interchangeable backstraps. The ability to mount a light or laser makes it suitable for home defense, while the 15-round magazine ensures adequate capacity for both defensive and training purposes. What sets it apart is its optic-ready option, a feature almost unheard of under $300. For someone building a defensive system on a budget, being able to attach a red dot without expensive gunsmithing gives the STR-9 an edge. On the range, its slightly heavier weight helps absorb recoil, making it a steady shooter for both new and experienced hands. The Canik TP9 Elite SC deserves recognition because it offers ergonomics, trigger quality, and optics compatibility normally found on pistols in the $600 range. Though prices on certain models fluctuate, Canik's larger TP9 versions often still sit under $300. Their reputation for clean, crisp triggers is well earned, giving shooters more control during rapid fire. One thing to note is ammunition. These pistols are tuned for NATO spec 124 grain loads. Running lighter 115 grain rounds may cause issues until the recoil spring is broken in. For a preparedness-minded owner, the simple fix is to run a few hundred hotter rounds or swap the spring for a lighter aftermarket version. Once settled, these pistols are dependable and versatile, offering both concealed carry capability and home defense readiness. Among single-stack carry pistols, the Shield has stood the test of time. The original models and even the 2.0 versions can still be found under $300, offering a slim profile for concealed carry without giving up controllability. Many small pistols are honestly unpleasant to shoot, but the Shield balances size and recoil management. For anyone considering personal defense, the Shield makes sense as both a carry weapon and a training tool. Its aftermarket support is massive. Magazines, holsters, sights and parts are widely available, making maintenance and customization simple. That kind of support ensures the pistol will stay useful for decades rather than becoming obsolete. Taurus once carried a mixed reputation, but the G2C and its larger sibling, the G3, have changed that. Affordable, reliable and packed with features, these pistols deliver well beyond their price tag. With capacities up to 17 rounds, accessory rails, and an easy takedown system, they serve as true all-purpose handguns. For someone who's new to firearms, these models really do represent an ideal entry point. The cleaning process is, well, quite straightforward, and the magazines are affordable, making it easier on the wallet. The learning curve? Oh, it's gentle enough for beginners. Yet for the seasoned shooters out there, they still provide enough performance to serve as a primary defensive pistol. Many owners find them to be quite reliable over thousands of rounds, with minimal issues as long as they are cleaned regularly, of course. Now, the most practical option for anyone seeking the performance of a $1,000 pistol, but on a budget, is to look into buying used. Third-generation Glock 17s and 19s, as well as first-generation M&P pistols, often appear on the second-hand market for under $300. These are sidearms that have, well, proven themselves in military, law enforcement and civilian defense worldwide. Quite a value, I must say. Buying used often intimidates people, but with these models there is little risk. Their parts are abundant, inexpensive and easy to replace. A Glock that has fired 20,000 rounds can still function reliably, and replacement springs or barrels are cheap. For the survival-minded individual, the ability to keep a firearm running with basic tools and widely available parts is honestly priceless. Spending more does not always mean buying better. The pistols discussed here prove that performance, reliability and adaptability are available for less than $300. Whether it's the optic-ready features of the STR-9, the refined trigger of the Canic TP9, the proven concealability of the M&P Shield, the surprising reliability of the Taurus G series, or the battle-tested heritage of a used Glock or M&P duty pistol, each provides real-world performance without draining your wallet. For history enthusiasts and survival-minded viewers, the lesson is the same one echoed throughout wartime accounts. Practicality and preparation matter more than prestige. A reliable firearm that you can train with and maintain will always outclass an expensive showpiece sitting unused. If you value this kind of grounded, practical history and preparedness breakdown, make sure to subscribe to In the Beginning and share this guide with others who take survival and history seriously. The past shows us what matters in a crisis, and the right tools, no matter their price, are always worth knowing about.